Hello my beautiful darlings, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an amazing day today and thank you so much for watching. Today we're going to talk about why you need to prioritize yourself. And no, it is not a selfish thing to do. Aren't you tired of being a people pleaser? Aren't you tired of trying to make everybody around you happy, except that you feel like completely drained from that? You feel like you're neglecting yourself. Because if you are empty, if your glass is empty, how are you going to give to others? So if you want to know more, keep on watching. But first, just wanted to let you know that if you want to see more of my content, I talk about fashion, femininity, old Hollywood glamour, elegance, and anything to make you become a very elegant and feminine lady. Feel free to join the channel, the link is down below, and also follow me on my Instagram. So why you need to prioritize yourself and why this is absolutely not a selfish thing to do. And I think that if you want to become truly elegant, if you want to elevate yourself, I think it's important to have that in mind, because when you neglect yourself, you can become resentful, you can become depressed. When you are empty, as I said, how can you give when you have nothing to give because you're so empty of giving everything to others but nothing to yourself? And other people will benefit from it. Like, it's a true power to be able to take care of yourself and put yourself as a priority, because then you have all the energy and the happiness to give to others because you feel fulfilled, you feel happy in yourself, in your own skin. And you are teaching people how to treat you, because if you treat yourself right and if you treat yourself the best in the world, you feel the best, you feel like a princess, you treat yourself like an absolute queen, then people in return will treat you yourself like a queen. Because how do you expect people to treat you if you treat yourself badly? Because if you already treat yourself badly, people are going to think it's okay to actually misbehave with you. It's okay to be disrespectful towards you. And no, it's not okay. The key for confidence is first to know yourself, to love yourself, and to treat yourself the best way possible. So the first thing is stop feeling guilty for putting yourself first. Like, stop feeling guilty in case you want to put yourself first, in case you want to do something for yourself that you like. And stop wanting to just be liked by everybody. I have a full video on how to be an unbothered queen and not care what people think. I will link it below. The informations are really good, so I will really advise you to see it. It's really a big mistake to feeling guilty from putting yourself as a priority, because everybody will benefit if you are happy, if you feel fulfilled. As we always say, happy wife, happy life. And it's the case for everybody. You can see it in a family. When the woman is truly fulfilled, she's really happy, she is the center of the love and the happiness in the house, in the home, right? When she's happy, her husband is happy, the kids are happy, everybody is happy. So when she has time for herself, to do things for her, then everybody around her benefit from that energy. And also when you're a student, you're just at school, you're young, obviously you want to upgrade yourself, you want to grow and become a truly amazing lady. And this comes to putting yourself first as a priority, putting your education first, putting your health first. I think the key about that is having confidence in yourself. And confidence comes from knowing who you are, knowing yourself. And that comes with time, obviously, but that comes also with healing yourself. That comes also with accepting that you made mistakes and moving on from the past. You can't just be stuck in the past. You know, find your strengths and find your weaknesses and accept them as like beautiful. Or understanding why you do certain things. It comes from trauma from childhood. Why do you do this thing? Why do you do this? Like, the more you know yourself and the more you are confident in yourself, the better you're going to be at prioritizing yourself, because you're not going to feel guilty, because you're going to understand that actually the relationship you have with yourself and how you treat yourself is the most important thing. Also, ladies, learn to say no. No is a full sentence. Learn to say no and set boundaries. As I said, if somebody wants to do something and you really don't want to do it, it's fine to prioritize yourself. Of course, We need to make compromise in relationships with friends. Sometimes we will do something that we don't really want to do just to make the other person happy, and that's totally fine. I'm all for being generous, being kind towards other people, but at a certain point you don't want to be taken advantage of. So sometimes putting boundaries, saying no, is important, like learning when to say no. You don't want people to take advantage of you and go too far into it. People can be quite controlling sometimes. They want to control you sometimes. So you have to have this in you that is able to say, no, I'm not doing this. No, I'm not okay with that. That's my boundary. And you can completely express it with love and gracefulness. You don't have to just be really angry at the people. How dare you breach my boundary? How dare you think I'm gonna do this? No, you can just be like, okay, that's my boundary, I'm not doing this, and that's it. And if people are not understanding it and they insist, you have to stick in your boundaries, because being true to yourself is important. Because if you say my boundary is this, but your behavior is something else, you will have a mismatch between what you say and what you're doing, and that's not really good for you. You want to be true to yourself. If you decide that this is your boundary, you have to have actions on it. And I have a video about boundaries in case you want to see. For example, if you say, I'm not going out with men that are not consistent. And for example, you have this man that kind of courts you, but then he's not really consistent. And then he disappears and he comes back, and he disappears and he comes back. But then every time he comes back, you accept him, then you're not really true to yourself. You didn't really put that boundary really in your actions. You just said it, but your actions are not matching with the boundary. So in this case, you don't respond. In this case, you're not available anymore. Your actions speak louder than words. And I'm high value and my boundary is this. You don't disrespect me like that. Doesn't mean anything. Nothing is louder than the sound of your beautiful heels going away. Next is learning not to be a people pleaser and learning to not make others as the main priority in your life. And I know it's hard, especially for my ladies that are mothers. I'm not a mother yet, obviously, but I want to have children one day, and I can't imagine how hard it can be. Like, obviously, you want to put your child first, but if you lose yourself completely, I feel like you will become unfulfilled, depressed, and it will have a consequence on your child. So you need to have also some time for you, sometimes where you actually prioritize you, yourself, your benefit, your beauty, your health, your happiness. I think this is the biggest feminine quality that we have as women, is when we're happy, we're shining, we're radiant, we're really like so attractive and beautiful. Big feminine energy is shining out of you anytime you're happy, anytime you're joyful, anytime you enjoy what you're doing, you're happy, you're in your body, you feel good, you feel like, oh my God, I feel beautiful. When you go out of the bath, you took a long bath, you take care of you, you take care of your hair, you put on some music, you put in a little candle, you put on some cream on you, you feel so beautiful, you feel so nourished, you feel like you're taking care of you. There's nothing like this sensation, right? So you need to not forget that, to actually take some time that is only for you and the relationship you have with you. Do some meditation, some yoga, exercising. All of that is for you. Investing in yourself is the best investment you can make. And when you serve yourself, you have more energy to serve others. And my darlings, you're completely worthy of self-love and serving your needs. Also next, trust your intuition. We have, as women, as I always say, especially when you're really in tune in your feminine energy, we have a beautiful feminine intuition. And we can sense when something is wrong, when something does not match with our core beliefs, when something does not match with our values, we sense it. Even when we meet people, we meet friends, we meet a man, we can sense it when there's some red flags in people's behavior. And sometimes we ignore our intuition, but our intuition is there for something, you know? You have to listen to it more often. I think your intuition is there to protect you. Like as women, we can feel energies. You can feel the energy of people. You can feel when people are fake. You can feel when people are real. You can feel everything around you, right? And so I feel like we have to listen to it a little bit more. And I really tend to right now listen to my intuition a lot more and stop ignoring all of the red flags that I see in other people or in situations. It is here for a reason. Your intuition, when it says something is bad, it's not for nothing, okay? Like sometimes we think we're paranoid, but take that into consideration. Take your intuition into consideration. That's also a way of putting yourself as a priority, is that you actually listen to your own thoughts and your own intuition, your own feelings. Like being in touch with your own feelings, your own energy, what you feel. And this is really the feminine here. When you are with people, when you are with a man, when you are in a certain activity, how do you feel? You know, what does it make you feel? Does it make you feel happy? Like when you're with a man, does he make you feel happy, protected, and really cherished and loved? Or does he make you feel insecure and that you have to kind of prove yourself to him, or kind of like unsure and stressed? You have to know how you feel. And it's actually interesting to write how you feel, and you will actually realize a lot of things. With this kind of group of people, with my friends, how do I feel? Do I feel valued? Do I feel like I'm really feeling beautiful with my friends? They make me feel good. They make me feel like amazing. I feel empowered. Or do I feel like criticized? Do I feel like they're jealous? You know, criticism, putting me down. And it's important to acknowledge everything. And of course, last but not least, I feel like you have to take care of yourself. I have a full video on feminine activities you can do that can really improve your feminine energy. I will link it below. But really, as I said, we're just taking a bath and actually taking care of yourself, your body, physically, dressing yourself well to feel beautiful, taking the time to actually do your makeup, put on a mask, everything. It feels so good. You feel a lot more fulfilled. You feel like you have a lot more energy, a lot more love to give towards other people. And this is fully the feminine energy. The feminine energy actually prioritizes herself. She's a bit more like that. The masculine gives, the feminine receives. You know, you have to learn how to receive. This is really important. Learn to receive help. Learn to receive everything, even the things that you give to yourself. Learn to receive it. I'm really focusing on actually receiving from myself as well. I always teach you how to receive from others, but it's important to also receive from yourself. Like, buy yourself something you really love. Like, buy yourself some really nice creams, obviously depending on your budget, of course, but buy yourself something that makes you really feel feminine and happy. And once you do this, you feel actually powerful because you prioritize yourself, you receive from yourself, and when you fulfill like that, you shine, you radiate, you're shining feminine energy and happiness, and everybody around you will feel absolutely marvelous. You can also be in your body, dance, do a creative activity. I love belly dance, as you know. Try painting, try horse riding, try something that is for you. I recently started ballet dancing. You know, I love belly dance. I belly dance my whole life. But I recently started ballet, which is completely different, but it's so beautiful, and I do that for me. And it feels so good to do something for yourself, that you want to improve on something, and it's just for you. You know, it's your precious little activity. You feel amazing, you feel elegant. I love ballet. And I love any kind of dance and any kind of activity you can choose that make you feel amazing, like it's for you, like you prioritize you when you do it, then go for it. Thank you so much for watching, my beautiful darlings. I hope you liked it and I hope it was helpful for you. Let me know in the comments down below, what are the activities that you do that make you feel like, you prioritize yourself and you feel amazing and you feel fully in your feminine energy and in your queen essence, I would really like to know. Also, don't forget to follow me on my Instagram and on TikTok. Until next time, I'm giving you so much kisses and take care of you. Mwah. Mon amour, je t'ai vu au milieu d'un rêve.